It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Saturday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, 2016. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I'm Michael Groff. Kind of a mix of good news and bad news out there. The good news being that we're seeing some rain in the valley. The bad news is, of course, it's just in time for the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day festivities. Still, we do need the rain. We're going to wind up ending 2016 with a pretty sizable rainfall deficit here in Phoenix, somewhere around 1.5 inches or 1.75 inches or so. So let's get out there and talk about it as we look outside right now. This was actually the view from about an hour ago. Cloudy skies, some patches of fog out there, some light rain around in some parts of the city. Sitting at 54 degrees right now at 7:30 a.m. at Sky Harbor. The dew point is also 54, so the relative humidity is 100%. The winds are light, the barometer is rising. Temperatures around the area pretty much uniformly in the low and middle 50s. That's still around 10 or 15 degrees above where we should be for this time of year. On the satellite picture, the first wave of low pressure is moving on out of here. Still some clouds around, though. And on the radar, some showers still in the North Valley and heading up toward the northeast, toward the rim. Payson seeing some rain right now. I'd say as far west as maybe Deer Valley, up towards Sun City or the Wickenburg area, maybe some scattered showers around. And we'll see that through the morning hours. On the watch warning map, you see Maricopa County is lit up. That is an air quality alert issued by the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality for the fine particulate matter that is in the air. Anybody that's lived in the valley for any length of time knows this time of the year we have high pollution issues, especially even though that we're seeing some rain this morning and the air might smell pretty fresh. There's a lot of pollution, a lot of particulates that are trapped near the surface. There's really nowhere for them to go. There's no mixing going on in the atmosphere. And tonight, with the New Year's Eve festivities, all the fireworks expected to go off, that'll just add to it. A lot of smoke will be trapped in the valley. Hopefully, some of the rain that we're expecting tomorrow morning and through the day should help to wash some of that out, and maybe we'll see some better mixing. Elsewhere across the country, some flash flood watches along the Gulf Coast, Louisiana, Mississippi, and also some freeze warnings from Waycross, Georgia, south toward Jacksonville. Some winter weather issues out here in the west. A little lake effect snow possible in parts of lower Michigan as well. On the convective outlook, no organized areas of severe weather today, but some thunder possible on the Gulf Coast, the Pacific Northwest coast, and here in the Southwest. We'll talk about that. And the rest of our forecast details, too, as we get out to the models and take a look at that. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. First wave of low pressure on out of here. The next fairly potent system moving down the west coast today. And by this afternoon, that'll be somewhere just to the northwest of Los Angeles. So, some rain around here through the daytime hours. We'll see some sun today, a mix of sun and clouds. Some scattered showers, not going to rain all day. Not going to be gloomy all day, just kind of a mixed bag. High temps this afternoon should get up into the low and middle 60s with at least a little bit of sunshine. Tonight, rain will start to slowly increase once again. This is the high-res NAM tonight at 8 p.m., and this is showing some isolated showers here over southern Arizona. And understand, of course, the radar doesn't look exactly like this, but the idea of a few showers around, and those will increase. And, of course, what everybody wants to know about is what's happening at midnight tonight. So we'll show you that off the NAM. And again, widely scattered showers. This doesn't show any rain over Phoenix specifically, but the idea of at least widely scattered to scattered showers increasing over southern Arizona tonight seems very likely. So for the festivities tonight, I'd say there is a chance of showers, but I think most of it should go off without any heavy rain around, just maybe a few light showers. And temperatures around midnight tonight should be in the 50s. Then as we head toward 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, we can see that vigorous low-pressure area moving into southern Arizona. Good cold air aloft with this, frontogenic forcing, surface-level convergent flow, some upslope flow with it as well. All of the ingredients will be set. So we'll have periods of light to moderate rain in the morning tomorrow, 100% chance of rain. Could see some isolated thunderstorms given the dynamics of this system, although I don't think it's a setup for strong storms. Could see some locally heavy rain in spots. About 1/3 of an inch to as much as 3/4 of an inch of rain here in the valley. Some spots north and east of Phoenix, the favored upslope areas, will see between 1 and 1.5 inches. That'll taper off tomorrow afternoon. This is 5 p.m. And high temps tomorrow should be a bit cooler, mid to upper 50s. On Monday, that low is out of here. Still some lingering moisture. Some instability type showers could still be possible on Monday here in the valley. Not going to rain all day, but a slight chance of showers midday through afternoon on Monday. High temps upper 50s to low 60s. Tuesday, we continue with unsettled weather here. Partly sunny skies, a slight chance of showers. Highs upper 50s to low 60s. That continues on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Friday, I think, is probably a bit cooler of a day, although the models have backed off on the cooling aspect of this, still continuing with just some clouds around, maybe a small chance of precipitation. I'd still say high temps are likely in the upper 50s to low 60s. This is a week from today, Saturday, January 7th. Pretty good trough of low pressure off the west coast. Look at that. That's a sub 1,000 millibar low west of the central California coast. But we've seen all kinds of looks out here. The GFS, the last few runs, has been pretty consistent in this, but you know the rule around here. Anything beyond 7 days, you're just throwing darts. This is Sunday, January 8th. And this shows some rain here over southern Arizona. In fact, much of the state seeing some rain, high elevation snows. And then this is the end of the forecast period, Monday, January 9th. Very deep low pressure here over the northern Rockies and heading on up into Canada, and some trailing negative height anomalies to our west. So we'd still have low pressure around and still some rainfall possible with a very moist flow here in the southwest. But again, take that with a grain of salt. Let's look at temperatures through the period. I'll pull these off the European ensemble, and the reason I'm doing that is because for the last few days, the European had been advertising a high only in the 40s next Friday. But look at this. Now it's back up to 63 for Friday the 6th of January, and that just tells you where our forecast confidence is. Very low. Nevertheless, the idea of unsettled weather and somewhat below normal temperatures still appears likely for much of this upcoming week. And that's a look at the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Initially, I had planned to take tomorrow off, but due to the likelihood of inclement weather, we'll have another video for you here tomorrow morning. And just want to remind you all to be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. Watch out. A lot of crazies on New Year's Eve. So be careful. And we'll see you back here tomorrow for a brand new year.